It was a blizzard, and these people, these two skiers that were staying in the National Hotel, they were sleeping there. They came up to me. They said, "Excuse me, do you live here?" And I said, "Yeah, I do. I live upstairs." And they said, "Would you do us a big favor?" I'm like, "Well, like it depends, you know." And she said, "We have a French exchange student staying with us, and we're staying on the second floor, and we'd like to go upstairs for a little break, if you don't mind." And she said, "Would you mind kind of watching over him? Do you speak any French?" I said, "Just a little bit. I was an exchange student in Belgium." They said, "Perfect." So here he is. His name is Pierre. I said, "Of course his name is Pierre." And so at 2 o'clock the bar closes, and we're going to go to Little Henry. But I got Pierre on my hands, and I said to him, "Pierre, allons. We are going to a little bar." He says, "Really? What is it?" Or I said, "It's called Petit Henri, and it's on Occident." He goes, "Petit Henri on Occident?"
Petit Henri en Occident.
Yeah, I said, yeah, that's right. And it's snowing outside like there's no tomorrow. I mean, it was really scary. I had a little Honda Civic, and it was parked in. And we couldn't figure out how to get my car out. So this guy that I was sort of dating, he had a big station wagon, and it was right on the edge. I went in and I said, "Wally, can we borrow your car to go to Little Henry's?" He said, "Yeah, okay." Gave me the keys. And so Pierre gets in the car with me, and he says something about the neige, the snow. I said, "Yeah, it's very bad." And but can you drive in the neige? You know, he says, I'm like, "Well, I think I can." And so we get there, and it's scary as hell. And two people in Garrett County government, Gary Mullick and somebody else, were there, and they were passing a joint back and forth, and I'm like, "Oh my God." And he goes, "Caroline, you can do this in America?" I said, "No, you can't do this in America."
Nobody goes out in the snow. So.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But so we didn't stay that long because I figured we're going to get busted and I'm going to be in jail with Pierre. It was real funny. And then driving home, I drove behind a great big plow, the biggest plow that I've ever seen in my life, and it cleared the way for me to get back to Grantsville. And Pierre, of course, the door was locked to their room when we got back there, so he, I said, "You can sleep on my sofa, on my couch." And so then...
Was he in trouble for going to...
Not at all.
He was a college student or a high school student?
No. He was about our age. He was in his early 20s. And
Wait, do I need to turn here? Do you know where we are?
No, go straight. And so then, of course, the guy who had been singing that night, Mark Grimes, he says to me, "Carolyn, I don't want to drive all the way back to Morgantown. Can I crash at your place?" And I said, "Yeah, okay." And of course, Wally, the guy who I've been sort of dating, he was tending bar that night. You know, he's the one who gave me the car. He goes, "Carolyn," I said, "Yes, you can spend the night at my place."
So you guys had a sleepover?
So yeah, I had a sleepover. Wally in my bed, Mark on the floor, and Pierre on the sofa. So in the morning, I said to the boy, "Boys, there's a
Make me carbs."
Yeah, I said, they do in the restaurant downstairs. They make a really nice pancake breakfast for the skiers. Come on, let's go. So I go down the steps, and it was a big circular kind of not circular, but
Spiral.
It's spiral staircase down to the lobby, and here I go down the steps very slowly, with my 3 boys behind me. And they were like, wow. I said, good morning, everyone. And I laughed my head off. It was really funny.
Carolyn's a whore.
Yeah.
That was the build-up.
Yeah.